It's finally Friday. It's Friday, Friday.
Thank God it's
All right, welcome back to the Friday Show, presented by DRF Bets. I'm Scott Jagow, along with Ray Pollock. Ray, obviously, I'm not in the studio this week. I'm in New Jersey at Meadowlands Racetrack to learn more about exchange wagering, which is coming very quickly. It debuts on May 10th. So what do you want to know?
Okay, this is exchange wagering for dummies. What is exchange wagering?
Well, it's an online marketplace where you trade positions, either for a horse or against a horse. So you have win, play, show betting, and you also have back and lay, and you're exchanging these bets with other bettors. And the prices fluctuate constantly all the way up until the race starts, and then it starts again with in-race betting, where again the odds are fluctuating, and you can lock in that 3-to-1 or 10-to-1 or whatever it is. But you can do that before and during the race.
All right, who and where can we do this exchange wagering?
Well, right now, only New Jersey residents who are physically in New Jersey can do this. California has approved it, and Betfair TVG is very confident that later this year, before the Breeders' Cup, it will be in place in California, but right now it's just New Jersey.
So if I'm in New Jersey, I walk up to, I'm a resident, I walk up to the window and say I want to make an exchange bet.
No.
Right?
No. This is an online marketplace. No. You bet on your computer, your phone, your tablet. You access the website and bet through the website. That's where all this is taking place. You're not, doing it back and forth with a teller.
So which races are you going to be able to bet on in New Jersey?
Well, they have deals with some tracks now, and they're negotiating with others. But I think the menu sounds like it's going to be pretty extensive. Again, if you're in New Jersey and you're a New Jersey resident, you will be able to bet on races all over the country and in Europe.
Is this going to appeal to a different, kind of bettor?
I believe that there are two ways that it's going to be different. One of them, as Kip Levin explains, is the age demographic.
If you look at our 4J Bets business, for example, the average customer is in their late 50s, early 60s. If you look at exchange customers in other markets where we've been operating for a long time, the average customer is in their late 30s.
Ray, and the other potential new audience was kind of explained this week as they went to the Wall Street Journal and talked to reporters there, and they had already talked to some industry people, and it took them a while to understand it. The Wall Street Journal reporters got it in about 5 seconds. They were like, oh yeah, we understand this. So I think there could be a Wall Street audience. The day traders, the arbitrage, the hedging, they get this constant trading back and forth. So, people that haven't bet on horses before, it could bring in some new people.
All right, so you had a test drive. You got to see all these different bets and see how it works and everything. What excited you the most? What kind of bet excited you the most?
Well, I would say that the ability to lock in my odds and not have to watch the horses go off and then the horse drops to 3 to 5. I can get, if I get 3-to-1, I get 3-to-1. And then the other thing is in race betting, because that doesn't exist right now, and it is fun to watch them round the turn and come into the stretch, and the odds are constantly changing, and it's exciting. It's an exciting new form of wagering. Well, Ray, we got to talk a little Kentucky Derby. It is only 2 weeks away. We pretty much know now the 20 that are going to be in the starting gates. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Nyquist is obviously the heavy favorite. Beyond that, total confusion in my mind. What really throws me is the way the 6 prep races were run. You had 3 deep closers winning the Bluegrass, the Arkansas Derby, and the Santa Anita Derby. You had front runners winning the Florida Derby and the Wood Memorial, and then kind of a presser, stalking horse winning the Louisiana Derby, the Fairgrounds. So these preps have been won by all kinds of horses. I don't really know how the pace is going to set up for the Kentucky Derby.
I did a little research on this and kind of put people in categories, or horses rather, in categories, and I think it's a very well-balanced field. I think the pace could be faster than average, just depending on who goes and how hard they go. But what I really came away with, this is a quality bunch of closers. These aren't cheap closers, if you will. So I think that the stretch run is going to be thrilling. I think the closers are going to be involved, and I think it's going to be quite a finish to this Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, I think the key to the race is going to be the 3/8 pole to the quarter pole, but that's often where the key is. What I'm hearing from you, though, is Nyquist isn't going to be on the top of your ticket.
No, I think somebody might run him down, but I think he'll be very much a part of what happens at the end of the race. All right, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Friday Show presented by DRF Bets. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.